And now, back in time to what seems like another world. A London Underground poster from the 1920s suggesting that to escape a heatwave above ground, you'd find it much cooler below ground. Fast forward almost a century and anyone who travels London's tube network now knows that trains deep underground can become unbearably hot in a heatwave.
It's so unbelievably hot down here, and the Bakerloo line is by far the worst of all the tube lines, and I mean, it actually makes you feel ill.
More fans and cooling systems using groundwater are being put in place to try to make a difference. Well, to find out why it gets so hot on the underground and what can be done about it, I've taken a step back in time here at the Epping Ongar Railway to a classic underground carriage built in the late 1950s with draw from service around 2000. This train has carried a lot of passengers in its time. With me again is Calvin Barrows, a chartered engineer, has been looking into all of this, and you've got your own ideas about how to solve this problem. Why do you think it gets so hot on the deep underground network?
Well, most people think it's the underground section that is hot, but actually the train gains more heat on the surface. For example, when I was travelling on the central line between Leighton and Epping on the surface, at 4:30 to 5 o'clock in the evening, the temperature rise was up to 6 degrees centigrade.
So you're talking about the lines which start overground and then go deep underground. You're saying the problem starts on the overground bit?
Absolutely.
Why is that?
It's like your car. When the sun shines on your car, it comes through the windows, the bodywork gets hot. And that's not a problem because you air condition it, but as soon as you carry that heat of the outside of the train into the tunnel, they're acting like massive storage radiators.
So what can be done about that?
Well, for the bodywork, you paint it with solar reflective paint. The Australian Navy have done this for their warships in the same battleship grey, and they've actually reduced the surface temperatures by 15 to 20 degrees.
And you're still going to get the sun shining through the windows, aren't you?
Absolutely. But if you put solar reflective glass in, you can reduce that from 84% coming through and heating the inside of the carriage down to 4%.
So I'm really intrigued why the London Underground in the 1920s was marketing itself as a place to go to keep cool during a heatwave.
Right, well, if you take the Glasgow subway, you could go down there and keep cool because that is all underground. And what happened in the early years of the London Underground, it was an underground section only. And then they decided to extend it to the suburbs on the overground, and that's when they started to develop the problem.
No greenhouse effect then?
Absolutely.
Calvin, good to talk to you and to hear your ideas about getting to grips with heat on underground trains. Thank you for talking to us on Weatherland.
That's right, thank you very much.